Hello kids, welcome again. I have already told you this topic. This is just a revision because we are nowadays, after some time we are conducting your exams also. So it is simply a revision ki what we have learned in rectangle and in square. So first of all, let me tell you what is rectangle. You know this figure is, you have seen this figure. This is a rectangle, but there are so many other figures in your home also which are in the form of rectangle. This copy is also in the form of rectangle. Now this biggest side, this longest side is length and this one is width. So here also this is suppose a rectangle. Then I have taken AB is a length and BC is a width. Now what are the other some properties of a rectangle? First of all, the opposite sides of a rectangle are equal. Now which are the opposite sides? AB is the length and its just opposite is CD. So AB and CD, they are equal. So if this is a length, then this is also the length. It means AB is equal to CD. And the second side is BC and its opposite side is AD. So it means BC is equal to AD also. So these two opposite faces are also equal. So I have taken this as B. It means this is also B. That is AD is also equal. So opposite sides of the rectangle are equal. Second is I have marked some angles. Have you recognized the sign of this angle? What does this sign shows? It is a 90-degree angle. It means each side of a rectangle is just a perpendicular. They are just like a perpendicular and they are making 90-degree angle. So all the angles of a rectangle are of 90 degree. It means angle B is 90 degree, C is 90 degree, D is 90 degree and A is 90 degree. These are the two simplest properties and we have discussed this in the later classes also. Now first we have to find the different formulas related with rectangle. So today I have revised the two formula. What is the perimeter of rectangle, how to find the perimeter of a rectangle, and the second one is how to find the area of the rectangle. So let us take, first we will take how to find the perimeter of a rectangle. So I have already told you the general form of finding the perimeter of any figure. Whatever the figure is given, how to find the perimeter? Perimeter is simply, it is a type of, we can also say that it is a fencing. Fencing, you know, in a particular area when we draw a fence, a boundary around that area, that particular boundary which is also known as fencing, that is called perimeter. So perimeter of a regular figure, this is a regular figure where we know the length and breadth, then it is called perimeter is sum of all the sides. Sum of all the sides. So if we take this figure, now this figure has four sides where pairs are equal. It means opposite faces are equal. So let us add all these four sides, that is AB plus BC plus CD plus AD. Now AB is length, BC is width, CD is again length, and it is width. Now here we have two length, so it is twice length, and two width, that is twice B. So perimeter, you can use this concept, sum of all the sides. You can use this concept also, or you can take 2 as a common. So what we get? We get L plus B, that is twice sum of sides, sum of length and breadth. If you are given the length and breadth, either you can use this formula, add all the length and breadth, or you can add length and breadth and then multiply the result by 2, and in this way you will get the perimeter. Now the unit of the perimeter is just same as the unit of length and breadth. The length and breadth must be in the same unit. If they are in meters, then length plus width and perimeter. If they are in meters, then perimeter must be in meters. If they are in centimeters, then perimeter is centimeters. If they are in millimeters, then perimeter is also in millimeters. So the unit of the perimeter depends upon the unit of length and breadth, and the length and breadth must be having the same unit. If length is in meter, then breadth must be in meter, or if they are in centimeter, then both must be in centimeter. If anyone is given in centimeter and in meters, then you can convert either meters into centimeters or centimeters into meters. So in this way you have calculated the perimeter of rectangle. Let us take one example, how to find the perimeter, of a rectangle whose length is 3 centimeter and width is 2 centimeter. Now first let us see what are equal. Here this L is given 3 centimeter and the B is given 2 centimeter. So opposite sides are equal. It means this is 3 centimeter, then this is also 3 centimeter, and it is 2 centimeter, then this is also 2 centimeter. So you can use any one formula. First let us take the perimeter sum of all sides. Sum of all sides means 3 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2, and add 3 plus 2 5, 5 plus 3 8, 8 plus 2 10. And what is the unit? Because all are in centimeters, so its unit is centimeter. And you can use the second formula also if you want, that is the shortcut also, L plus B. What we have done, we will first add the length and width, that is 3 plus 2, and 3 plus 2 is 5, and 5 2 ja 10, it is 10 centimeter. So you will get the same answer by using any one of them. So you can use either this formula or this formula, it is up to you which one you will find easy. You can use the formula. Now the second mathematical operational property which this rectangle is used is the area of the rectangle. How to find the area of this rectangle? Now area of rectangle, if we want to find the area of a rectangle, then simply multiply length and breadth or width, that is L multiplied by B, that is area. So area is length multiplied by width. Now here we have three variables, length, width and area. Now if two of them are given, then you can find the third one. If length and width are given, then you can find the area. If area is given, length is given, then breadth you can find. If breadth is given or area is given, then length you can find. So if area and width is given and you have to ask to find the length, then length is equal to, now here width is multiplied, if it comes in this direction, then it is divided by area. If you have to ask to find the width, then it is area divided by length. So either you are asked to find the area or length or width. Now what is the unit of area? Length, width, area. If length is in meter multiplied by meter, it calls meter square or square meter. You can write in this way, or you can use SQ. SQ is a short form of square meter. Either you can use m की power 2 or SQ meter, square meter. Meter is square meter. If they are in centimeter, then it is centimeter square. If they are in millimeters, then it is millimeter square or square millimeter or square centimeter. So remember always that both the length and breadth, they must have the same unit. Either they both are in meters or in centimeters or in millimeters. If suppose this one is given in meter and it is in centimeter, so either you can convert meter into centimeter or centimeter into meters. Now the second figure which we are going to study is the square. Square is generally, it is a figure whose all sides are equal. Square is a figure whose all sides are equal. If they all are equal, it means AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to AD. And let us take these equal sides, either we will call them side or edge. Sometimes the edge word or side is given, so let us take it as side, 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 and the side. They all are equal. And here also the angles are also of 90 degree. Each angle is also of 90 degree. It means the sides are also perpendicular to each other, and they are making 90 degree. Now first we will take the first property. First one is that all sides of the squares are equal. It means in the question only one side is given because all are equal. And the second one is each angle is of 90 degree. That is the geometrical property. Now what is the calculative part? First we have to find the perimeter of the square. So perimeter, sum of all sides. Now here we have four sides, side plus side plus side plus side. How many sides you have? You have four sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 into side. So perimeter is equal to 4 into side. Perimeter of a square is equal to 4 into side. And unit is simply the unit of side. If it is in meters, then perimeter is in meter. If it is in centimeter, then perimeter is in centimeter. If it is in millimeter, then perimeter is also in millimeters. So only one side is given in the square, you have to simply multiply the side by 4, you will get the perimeter. Either you can add that side 4 times, then only you can get the perimeter. So you can use any one of the formula for finding the perimeter. Now let us take one simplest example. We have to find the perimeter of a square whose side is 5 centimeter. Now side of the square is 5 centimeter. It means all other sides are also 5 centimeter. And the perimeter is, either you can add 5 centimeter 4 times, 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. 5 plus 5, 10, 10 plus 5, 15, 15 plus 5, it is 20 centimeter. Or you can use 4 into side, that is 4 into 5, and you will get 4 5 are 20, 27. In both the case, you have the same answer. So you can use any one method which you will find easier to you. Either you can add 4 times or multiply the side by 4, and in this way you will get the perimeter. Now the second part is area. How to find the area. But before discussing this, let us see how to find the side when the perimeter is given. Finding side when perimeter is given. Now what is the formula? 4 into side. Now if perimeter is given and you are asked to find the side of the square, then divide the perimeter by 4. Here it is multiplied. Perimeter is 4 times the side. It means side is divided by 4. Perimeter divided by 4. Now in this way you will get the side. If the perimeter is given, simply divide the perimeter by 4, you will get the side of the square. So you can easily find the side of the square. Now how to find the area of a square? Now again, if we will use the formula of a rectangle, now here length and width both are equal in square, length and breadth, and what we have taken it as side. Length, breadth, length, they all are equal. Now what is the formula of rectangle? Area of the rectangle is length multiplied by width, which I have told just now. So area of the rectangle is length multiplied by width. Area of the rectangle is length multiplied by width. Now in that case, length and width are equal in case of a square, and what we have taken length and width as a side, because both are equal. Length and width in case of a square is equal. So in place of length and width, if we put the side, then we will get the formula of a square. So area of a square is side multiplied by side. It means if one side is given, you can simply multiply the side, you will get the area. Or it is also written like this: area is equal to side square, that is side multiplied by side, not side plus side. It is not plus. Whenever the square is given, it means you have to multiply that figure by itself. Suppose if you are asked to find the area of a square whose side is 5 centimeter. Now the area is equal to side into side, that is 5 into 5, that is 25 centimeter square. So in this way you have to calculate the area of the square. So kids, we will give some question to you. You can find the solution of these questions which are based on rectangle and square. So thank you kids, thank you very much.